Well, hello everybody, and welcome to week 5, 6 of the video. I don't know. I want to formally apologize for not having a video last week. Thursday Night Football is proven again to be even a bigger pain in my ass, um, due to the fact that the game was on Thursday at home. I basically worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 12 hours. So, yeah, there you go. As a treat, before we even really get into the meat and potatoes of it, I want to show you some cool things that happened on my trip to work on Thursday. So, I don't know if you can see the small walkway, but that's where I have to come into for work. But if you can see a little tailgate, that is 9 in the morning. And by the looks of it, yeah, that's 9 in the morning. So you know they've been tailgating a little bit earlier for a 7 o'clock game. I mean, guys, let's be honest. 7 o'clock game. You can calm it down a little bit. This one goes out to you. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans. That is right. God damn it! It is a full-out shanty town out there. Uh, yeah, that's by the Kmart. All the campers all parked up. There was a Vikings fan there Monday morning, already drinking. All we need to do is get our own currency, and we can self-circulate it in there. We'll be rich. This next one is just honestly to make you a little jealous. This is just the field Wednesday night, all ready to go, right before game time, right on the concourse level. As you can see up there, where the arrow is, yeah, that is my office across the hallway. So if you can get up there and come find me, I will say hello to you. No, I did not see Deion Sanders. So like I said, no, I didn't see any of the game day, but on the Jets game, I did see Greg Gumbel, so that was cool. And the only thing I could think of when I see him was to ask him, mm-hmm, 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 like in the Family Guy, Gumble to Gumble. So, uh, should we get into it? Let's just get into it. We're gonna do a lot of stuff here. Uh, there is, here is week 5, and its breakdown in all its glory. Uh, Sam B, 171-44, defeats JB Air First One. So, on the Battle of the Barons, Sam takes round 1 of many to come. No thanks to Peyton Manning and Demaryius Thomas garbage yards, much to Kyle's happiness. And the bittersweet Dan Carpenter 58-yard field goal that sealed the deal for my loss. That and Russell Wilson getting 40 for once in his life. In the Battle of the Stanziks, the most feminine Stanzik beats Katie, giving her first loss of the year. Mercury Morris is getting pretty close to popping that champagne. Eric still leads the series 5-1. Katie's team, no one showed up, but she got the blowout of the week, and it's going to look like that too next week with everybody else on by. By the way, congratulations, Katie and Eric, on the arrival of your second child. Bob moves to 5-0 with a victory over John, extending his lead in the series 5-2, thanks to Marshawn Lynch's strong performance. Could have been a lot worse. John had Percy Harvin. Of course, 3 of Percy Harvin's touchdowns were called back due to penalties. So when you see all those memes about thank you Percy Harvin for costing me football, this one directly goes to John. Mercury Morris is getting close to popping the champagne on Bob. Oh hey look, finally Peyton Manning shows up to a game for once in his life as Kyle defeats Kara. When Kyle leads the series now 2-0. Kyle ends his 3-game slide while Kara continues to just lose. What happened? She used to be one of the better ones in the league, and now look at her. Well, Sam J did what we all thought was going to happen, and Sam J improved to 3-2 by defeating Andy, who's now 0-5. Andy's on close to being the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Detroit Lions of ours. Sam J now leads the series 4-1. Travis picks up a much-needed win and improved to 2-3 as he defeated Charlie, dropping him down to 2-3. But overall, Charlie still leads the series 6-4. One of the original members playing against each other. It's kind of like the Boston Bruins and the Chicago Blackhawks, or, well, it'd be more like the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings. I don't know. I hate them all. Go Avalanche. So, what did we learn in week 5? Well, I hate Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is the most arrogant, egotistical person in the NFL. Yep, he's going to break all the records. He's going to do what he's going to do. It's great. He has a really good quarterback. I'll give him that. But the thing that irks me the most, and I think this is why he gets blown out in Super Bowls, or he looks stupid in Super Bowls except for the one, is they're up by 14, and they're throwing the ball around like it's the first quarter. A lot of his yards at the end were kind of garbage yards. Now, I'm all for running up the score. I'm all for, if you can't stop me, can't stop me. But I'm also all for doing it the right way. Hence the point. Look at the Wisconsin Badgers against, Bowling Green, when they racked up 600 rushing yards. They weren't trying to, destroy you, make you, embarrass you. They were just trying to, what are they going to do, kneel? You can't kneel, they're going to run. But they kept running and running and running. Look at the Patriots on Sunday night. Perfect example. I don't like Tom Brady because I think he's a pretty boy and he married Giselle and got 3 rings. And the guy just hands everything, handed it to him. But nonetheless, they ran the ball. It was 3rd and 16. They ran the ball and they got 18 yards. And then I'm still scoring a touchdown on it. That's the right way to do things. And I think that's why Peyton Manning will win the AFC this year. Let's go on a limb. Let's say the Packers. I think it'll be another embarrassment. He will get blown out yet again in the Super Bowl because Peyton Manning is an egotistical bitch. Doesn't need to be throwing garbage touchdowns anymore. It's just, he's stupid and have all the records, have your 1 ring, while Eli Manning will look better than you forever because he'll have 2, and he's beating Tom Brady when it counts the most, when you've only done it, I think, once in your career. And the second thing we've learned about, what happened, Kara? Where have you been? Where'd you go? You were really good last year, and now look at you. You know what it is? It's Adam. You got engaged, and your team went to hell. Well, you got to make a cruise. That's it. Sorry, Adam. We love you, buddy, but you got to go because we need some competition in this league. So, Kara, drop the baggage and get your ass back in the league. And third, what's worse than being 0-5? Well, being Andy and 0-5. What's worse than that? Going 0-6. Who went 0-6? Andy. Andy went 0-6 in the pick'em. Can you believe it? He didn't get one right. Not one right. That means Andy picked himself. Andy had faith in himself, and yet it didn't deliver. It just shows you that Andy just doesn't know what he's talking about. Andy, I love you. Because you're in Chicago, got to do the Sammy Sosa. But man, you are dangerously close to becoming the 77 Buccaneers in the 08 Lions. And man, am I rooting for you. I really am. You're the only one that picked yourself. 0-6. Here's the 0-6. I'll pause the video, go get a drink, come back. Cheers. Oh. So, let's get into it. Let's go right into week 6. This is the moment. This is always the time of year when we walk into middle of phase 2 that we're going to determine. We're going to see some separation. And this is the time to make some ground because you don't want to get too far down. Magic number is 7. And some of you are already creeping on 5. Some of you are already creeping on 4 losses. So you know you're not too far away from that magical number. So let's get into week 6 here. Eric at 3-2 takes on Kara at 1-4. Kara leads the series 2-0. Eric is projected to win this game by 8.4. Travis and Sam B meet up for the first time ever. Travis comes in at a surprising 2-3. While Sam B, not surprising. I knew she'd do good at 3-2. Travis, projected to win this game by 9 odd points. Charlie at 2-3 is virtually should have been the lock of the week, but you'll see later why I didn't pick the lock of the week. Going against Andy at 0-5. Andy so far is going to start Ben Roethlisberger, which means Jay Cutler is about to have a career game, because every time he puts in Cutler, Roethlisberger does good. Every time Roethlisberger gets put in, Cutler does good. For the sake of my other fantasy league, can you please put in Cutler? Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Charlie leads 5-0. In the blowout of the week, sorry, Katie, I'm predicting John to beat you because your two big hitters are out, Drew Brees and Jimmy Graham. John looking to go to 4-2. Katie coming down to 4-2. That series is tied at 2 apiece. Sam J at 3-2 and Kyle at 2-3, both coming off wins, are the match of the week. Not because they're projected by 0.14, not because if Sam J wins, the series tied at 4 apiece, which is really good. But the fact that if you look at the matchup, it's the Manning brothers. Sam has Eli, Kyle has Peyton. Who's going to win that battle? And Sam has Alshon Jeffries while Kyle has Brandon Marshall. So which quarterback or which wide receiver can have good game this week? Folks, I'm usually against myself. I usually tell you to take the odds and bet in favor of Vegas. But this week, get your champagne. Mercury Morse is coming to my house because my lock of the week, that's right, folks, the underdog, JB, at 2-3 is going to give Bob his first loss of the year. Count on it. Big games from Andre Ellington and, let's say, Antonio Brown, as that series is tied 2 apiece. So here are the updated standings. Take a look through them. And everything kind of stayed the same. No one really has moved up and down in the last 2 weeks since their last update is. Andy still trending only at 2 wins. So 2 people out there are trending to get defeated by him. Get your act together. We can't allow this. And the Henley Down 6 and 7 teams are going to make the playoffs. So let's get real about that there, folks. In the history of Pick'em, I don't think I've ever seen this great of a season. Week 1, Katie. Week 3, Sam J. This week, Eric, Charlie, and Travis all had perfect 6-0. That's 5 this year that we've had. And look how greatly it affected. Look at Travis. He missed like 3 weeks. Had 6 picks. And now he's number 10, but he's only 9 picks away. I missed a week and I'm only 7, so it's anybody's game. Charlie and Eric, look at, they were 14, they're 1 back. You gotta get it. Andy finally played. Second week playing 0-6. Andy, you picked yourself. Sorry, Kara, the reason why you lost is because Andy picked you. Andy picked me. Me. I was the only, that was the only person that picked me. Andy, please do me a favor. Don't pick me. Thank you. Looks like Forte still way ahead of Lacey, 103.8 to 61.2. Heck, Ellington, my second running back, is beating Lacey. So looks like that bottle of booze is slowly looking to become mine. As Forte is yet to rush for a touchdown. So I know what you're thinking. Where's the play of the week? Not much time left because I did a lot of extra stuff. So I'm going to set it up for you. Looking simple as this. Russell Wilson takes the snap. Fakes hand off to Marshawn Lynch. Oh, no, he's going to run it in. Touchdown, Marshawn Lynch. Or Russell Wilson. Yeah, Russell Wilson. Hey, get out of here, Russell Wilson. Who am I kidding? Russell Wilson, we love you. You were a former Badger. Now, is it any way racist at all that the only colored character I had was a poo? I don't know. So there it is, your play of the week. The rushing touchdown that allowed Sam to beat JV. Could be in the kick, field goal kick, that allowed Bills to beat the Lions. So there you go. Once again, congratulations, Katie and Eric. Next week's video will be a little bit better. There won't be as much riffraff. And I'll see you on the Fantasy Gridiron.